Disney is scaling back on the Hollywood premiere of Snow White, and Matthew McConaughey is returning to feature films after a 6-year hiatus. Variety,
senior TV features editor Emily Longeretta is here to talk about that and much more. But I have to ask you, because you went to South by Southwest last week, and there was a huge moment, another simple favor. The cast members were there, one of which was Blake Lively.
That's right.
With her co-star Anna Kendrick, yeah. And the two of them, it's been described as awkward, but you were there. What was it really like?
It was pretty awkward. I'm not gonna lie. They didn't pose together on the carpet for photos. They arrived. Anna arrived very early and went in before Blake arrived last.
Really?
Anna did interviews on the carpet. Blake did not. She spoke to the house crew quickly and then went inside.
Well, she does have a lawsuit going on.
100%. We don't blame her for that. But then after the movie, they went on stage and did a little Q&A, and it was just they kept their distance. They played it cool in front of people, but there's definitely some tension going on.
I think we have some sound.
Yes.
We really wanted to make this second movie, and I was like, he wanted to shoot in Capri, and I was like, that sounds amazing. It's very expensive, and let's just shoot in Connecticut. That's where the first one took place. I didn't understand why it needed to be Capri, and now I want to live there. I love it so much.
Okay, so I see Anna just kind of nodding. Is she kind of being over the top here to try to be likable?
Yes, and this is Blake's first speaking appearance since everything has happened. Of course, she popped up on the SNL special a couple weeks ago, but she didn't have spoken. This was her first public appearance. And Paul Feig actually also spoke on the carpet, the director, about this, and kind of said, I love Blake. We have a great relationship. I'm gonna just stay on her side, and was supportive. So.
Okay, well, kind of cringy. Next, Matthew McConaughey is returning to the big screen. He was off for 6 years, so a break from acting.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't realize that either, right? It seems strange.
Because he's in commercials all the time.
Right, but this is his first feature film. So he's coming back with this new movie called I believe it's The Rivals of the Umziah King. It's a hard one to pronounce, so apologies for that. But he was at South by Southwest promoting it, and he actually talked to Variety about returning and saying, he was really nervous. At the beginning of shooting, he actually turned to the crew and was like, is everyone else nervous? Is this okay that I'm nervous? Which is kind of interesting to hear because Matthew McConaughey's been doing this for so long.
And he just seems kind of macho.
Yeah, it's kind of endearing.
Confident. Exactly, 100%. But he took time off because, he wrote a memoir, he's been voicing, and he was voicing a child's show. And so I think he's kind of just doing
the
his own
Calm
thing.
app or something too.
Yeah, I mean, he has that perfect voice for that, right? He is the perfect person for that.
Okay, let's talk about Snow White. Yes. Because this is another kind of controversial one where the rollout from Disney's a little different.
So yes, Variety has learned that they're not going to do a big premiere, which Disney, of course, is known for doing the biggest premieres. And they're doing a pre-reception in the afternoon, and then they're just doing a carpet, but not a big blowout, not a ton of interviews with the cast.
Why?
The cast is going to be doing the house crew only. Did you say why?
Yeah.
There's so many controversies. A lot of people are worried about the political kind of backlash. Gal Gadot and Rachel Ziegler have both been on opposite sides of the Palestine conflict, so they've both been kind of vocal about that. There's also a lot of pushback about using the word dwarf still in the title, and the Little People community has spoken out about that. So there's just a lot going on.
Then why did they remake this film?
Great question. That's the question. Please give us an answer.
All right. Emily Longeretta from Variety, thank you for being with us. You can find more information about Emily and Variety by going to kcalnews.com and clicking Seen on TV.
Let's head over now to Amy Johnson to see what's coming up on the 10 at 10.